Okay, good morning, everybody, for Tuesday, the 29th of August. Yes, yesterday was a little bit trickier than we expected weather-wise. A lot more upper-level cloud, or mid-level cloud, which sort of spoiled some of the soaring conditions, but nice to see so many of you anyway. Back to today, and I'm afraid the Atlantic has still got a lot of influence over us. And as you can see, there's an occlusion just starting to come across from the west. Most days over the last week, we've had some sort of occlusion feature nearby. And with that in mind, there's probably going to be quite a lot of cloud today, but it'll be nice and flyable and good for training. Winds, well, they're sort of swinging about a bit, but just coming in a little bit more from the southwest on the ground now, although there is still a west-northwesterly influence higher up, looking in the region of around 10 to 15 knots at flying heights. Satellite picture shows a very uniform style mid-level cloud at the moment. We'll have a look at the moment what level it is. But it's not going to preclude flying too much, but it will stop solar heating getting to the ground and probably reduce the amount of thermal activity for today. Public forecasts showing it brightening up during the morning and then just sort of staying around that for most of the day. Cloud base probably coming down sometime this afternoon. The top temperature is 17 degrees and 10 knots from the southwest. 20 degrees top temperature in the capital today and dew points at around 12. Currently at Lasham with temperature 13, dew point of 10. The picture outside is that. And I imagine the cloud base will change as that front starts to make its way eastwards. This at the moment showing that it will be directly over the Bristol Channel at around 12 o'clock today. So yeah, that's the picture outside. Today's PFD, well, if you believe that, there could be some chance for some soaring. But as we start this morning, this is probably expecting, if I look at cloud amounts, yeah, it thinks there's less cloud than there is, so take this with a pinch of salt. But starting from sort of 10 o'clock, it sort of brightens up a little bit around lunchtime, maybe seeing climbs to 2,500 to 3,000 feet, local soaring, better out to East Anglia and to the southeast, further away from that front. It shows it may be getting slightly higher than that, but there's going to need to be reasonable breaks in the cloud for that to happen. So yeah, I'm not going to place any bets on cross-country activity today. There's quite a lot of cloud to get rid of. Top Meteo has underpredicted the amount of cloud over the last few days. There being quite a lot more cloud out to the west during the day. So yeah, really a no-go zone for today out that way. And by sort of 3-4 o'clock, it gets more overcast around here, but still flyable, just a little bit disappointing in terms of thermal activity. So your site forecast for today, then weak to moderate thermals, potentially getting climbs up to 3,500 feet if you get really lucky. But I'll sort of stay a little bit reserved, especially as this is showing 20 degrees to be the top temperature rather than 17 as what the Met Office does. Every weather model interprets it slightly different, but the Met Office one is slightly higher quality than this one. But unfortunately, the Met Office don't do lots and lots of soaring forecasts for us. But yes. METAR-wise, Southampton is sort of reporting very light winds at the moment, scattered at 4-5 and 10 knots from the southwest, picking up later this afternoon. Currently, this cloud is overcast at 5,000 feet that we have. And as you can see during the day, 4,800 feet, this layer remaining with us, but cloud coming down during the afternoon. Probably potential shower activity later. Just look up at Brize Norton because I love very similar. And yes, we can see there cloud base coming down in the afternoon. So yeah. Airspace wise, Little Rissington is active with parachuting today, 6 nautical miles up to 6,000 feet. If you're below 3,000 feet, it's a 3 nautical mile radius. So Little Rissington, just north of Brize Norton, is active with parachuting. Also active today is South Cerney, active from 12 o'clock onwards today. So South Cerney parachute zone active. The rest of these are just paragliders or not too much to worry about, no terms. So excellent. Topic of this week for safety is, as you'll see, safe rigging. And today's point of the day is about avoiding errors, and mostly on distraction. Now, this is whether you're doing a daily inspection or whether you're rigging for the first time. Yeah, distraction is a big factor. So save conversations and questions about what the day is going to be like, X, Y, Z, till later. And don't get hurried during daily inspections or rigging. It can save your life to do all of the safety checks and do them completely and utterly focused. Make sure that you really should have a daily inspection book. I know some people have been a bit slacker on that lately, but the devices do have a DI book, so you can at least record it, especially if you're sharing a glider with somebody else. So more safety points throughout the week. I'm always thinking of more, and I will always take suggestions. Operation today will be runway 27 in use. Cables, and we'll aerotow from the launch point. Easy peasy. Jet movement wise, we do have a jet movement today. Boeing 737 inbound from Copenhagen. I think NATS have managed to fix all their issues, although there are some backlogs, but that backlog won't affect Lasham. 1 o'clock today, arrival from Copenhagen. So yeah, we will have a break for lunch around then. I think we're going to get started pretty promptly this morning. So if people could start making their way out to the hangar, start getting the kit out, I'll see you out there. Bye for now.